Alien Worlds is such a weird coin because it is one of the most played games in crypto, and in spite, like in all of the crypto market, and in spite of this, price just dumps. It's been dumping for ages, barely pumped, barely moved. I still think there is a fix here. I think there is a world where this can do quite bloody well this year. And I think there's one simple fix that resolves this and gets them pumping that I want to talk about. So it's only my idea, and I'll share it in this video. Feel free to disagree. Before I get into it though, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I actually did videos about on the channel. Now, when I did the videos, I showed myself buying these coins. They were all coins I expected were going to make me a lot of cash. Now, if you'd have gotten in on these coins as well, you'd have gotten in at these prices when I released the videos, all you would have had to do is sit on the coins for 15, 16 months and you'd been able to sell at these prices, and these are what your profits would have been. So 100 into each in under a year and a half would have netted you over 123 grand in profit. Now, the thing is we're already in a bull cycle. You don't have 15, 16 months to sort your portfolios out. To be honest, you don't even have like a couple of months. We're in a bull cycle. We're going to have interest rate cuts this year. This year as well, but this month. The interest rate cuts that we've had in the past have been massive market catalysts for real price action pumping. If you're not confident in the coins you own, it's time to do something about it. If you get onto copymycrypto.com, you will see what my members have earned. You will see the successes we have had. You can read their testimonials. Every single thing on the site is public record. You can verify it all on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I share with my members the coins that I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I will tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price I'm going to do it at. This means my members make the same profits as me, but they have no work to do at all. And if that sounds good to you, like I say, get onto the site, read through it all, verify it all, and if you like what you see, guys, try it out. Now, Alien Worlds, look at this. I mean, when it launched, obviously it was a huge price. I mean, it hit 91, 92 cents. Since then, I mean, it's just tumbled and tumbled and tumbled and tumbled. I mean, even in this bull cycle, we saw like the best it's done is about just shy of 3 cents, basically. So it's not done lots. And the thing is, it's one of the most played games in all of crypto. I mean, it really is. It's a play-to-earn game where you basically mine Trillium. So Trillium is the fuel, effectively, that you can mine on any of the planets within Alien Worlds. They have it's an NFT game, and they have what they call planet DAOs. By mining in Alien Worlds, a user is rewarded with Trillium or NFT packs. Players can stake Trillium to boost their rewards or battle with other users for NFTs. To date, Alien Worlds has established a fair amount of its roadmap, having Trillium on Binance Launchpad and farming period the farming period of Trillium on Binance Launch Pool. A large portion of game development has been forged as well. Moving forward, Alien Worlds aims to automate the claiming process of daily allocation to landowners in the game. Artifacts NFTs are soon to be released. The founders are the German game developers Dakoko GmbH, who have created 3 projects to date. They're based out in Crypto Valley in Switzerland. And again, I mean, they have a huge amount of holders. They have a huge amount of game players. I mean, we can open up every single chain. I think Wax is where the majority are. So we've got BSC scan. There'll be a lot of holders on BSC. 102,000 BS holders on Binance Smart Chain. You've got when it loads, 5,500 on Ether. Oh my God! Verify I'm human. And then probably a million here. 1.7 million here. So huge amount of holders. Huge amount of holders. The problem is, from my perspective, is I think the majority of what's happening here is that when there's mining, I think people that are mining are just selling and banking the profits from the mining every single time. It's just there's constant selling pressure for Alien Worlds, and they need to resolve this. Now, I don't really know how they're going to resolve this from the game itself. I am, however, bullish on the potential for this to rise because A, one of the most played game in crypto, and B, it isn't on Coinbase. And I think this can land on Coinbase, and I think there is a very simple fix to landing on Coinbase. Because yeah, there's not tons of volume, but how would they start triggering a lot of volume? How would they draw interest? I think if they launch on Base, I think if they can get Alien Worlds onto Base, all of a sudden, because there's an enormous excitement around the Base ecosystem, I think loads of people will all of a sudden be excited about Alien Worlds. Also, if it lands on Base, Coinbase are highly likely to list it, and then you've got the Coinbase bounce. I actually think there is a world, if that was to happen, that we could see Trillium rise and Alien Worlds itself rise to around 20 cents. I actually think that's very possible. It still wouldn't be $1 billion market cap, and given that you've got nearly 2 million, or one, it was 1.7 on Wax, I think it was, wasn't it? So you've got like 1.8 million or so people that are playing, that are holders. Of the amount of people playing it, there's still tons of people that are playing it, logging onto the site every day, claiming their Trillium, mining away, playing the game. There is a lot here where you've got to tip your hat to the team behind it. They've got a lot of people interested in this, a lot of people playing it, and you know what? They're consistently brought up in great cheap cryptos to buy that are knocking around 1 cent. And right now, a market cap of 49 million when you've got 1.7 million holders, when you've got the amount of game players that there are, when you've got the potential for these to actually go onto Binance, I think this can pump. I think this can be massive. I think there is a world where it hits 20 cents, but I think unfortunately, it's a high risk proposition in the sense of, I think the only way they do that is if they list on Base. Not list on Base, if they move or if they can be played on Base. If that happens, they get a Coinbase listing. That's a 3 or 4x, maybe even a 5x straight away. All of a sudden you've got crypto that's now 4 cents, 5 cents, with still a full bull cycle to experience. This could pump massively. But again, the big problem for me on this one, I think the selling pressure is so goddamn high. The mining on a constant basis of Trillium, the people that are playing the game are mining a ton, and there's a decent amount of them that are selling consistently. The selling pressure is always there. That's the big issue. That's always a concern I have with any crypto is, have you got a ton of VCs that are going to dump on you? Or have you got a ton, is it a game and the game players are earning so consistently that they're causing constant selling pressure? Because if either of them the case, it's very, very difficult for any crypto to really appreciate in price. I think that's their problem right now. I think there is a world where this can get to 20 cents. I really, really do. But I think it is fundamentally dependent on launching on Base, getting listed on Coinbase. If those two things happen, I think this can pump. I think this can pump big. It wouldn't shock me to see it break way past 20 cents if those two things were to happen. Otherwise, I think this is going to really struggle. Because I don't see a world where the selling pressure stops. Unless this just starts pumping and people go, I don't want to sell yet, I don't want to sell yet, I want it to pump. Maybe they sell when it gets to 10 cents. But selling pressure is always an issue here. Game-wise, it's all right. I've played it. I didn't think it was amazing, but it's an easy game to play. It's not too complicated. It's pretty simple. It's easy to earn on it. So there's a lot of positives, but the negative is just the selling pressure for me. But Base listing, Base launch, Coinbase listing, this can pump huge. I think without that, I think they're going to struggle. I'd love to hear your comments on this. Do you think that is a necessary part of a pump for Alien Worlds, or do you think they're just going to pump off the fact that they've got such a strong user base and they can? Where do you honestly fall on it? Share in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the cryptos you own, if you're not confident in the cryptos you own, do something about it today. Get onto copymycrypto.com. Have a look at what my members have earned. Have a look at the successes we've had. read through the site, verify everything that you read, you watch, you see. It's all on the history of this channel. Copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into the markets, I find a coin that I want to buy, I tell my members the coin and the price I want to buy it at. When there's a coin I want to sell, I tell my members the coin I want to sell and the price I want to sell at. So there is no work for my members, make the same profit. If you're not confident in the coins you own, do something about it today. Have a look at the site, use the link in the description or just type it in, I don't care. Check it all out, and if you like what you see, try it out, guys. Nothing to lose. And I'll see you all very soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.